news is that we did manage to shut the market or the day today above 25,000. But then let's get all the trades for tomorrow, and we are joined by an expert as well. Nilesh Jain, Head Derivatives and Technical Research, Centrum Broking, has joined us. Nilesh, hi, afternoon, and welcome to the show. All right, so the market did see a dip below 25,000 in between today, but then yes, a comfortable close, can we call it? And the momentum from here goes to where in terms of support levels, according to you?
Very good afternoon to you, Kavita. Good afternoon, Mansi. Absolutely. So what a day we had today, where we have seen a much awaited breakout in the Nifty index. It crossed 25,000 psychological barrier. So now from here, there is a possibility of a further follow-up move on the back of short covering in the Nifty. On immediate upside, we are expecting Nifty to test 25,200 level, followed by 25,400. So these are the two levels we can watch out for on immediate basis. The support base is getting shifted higher, as we have seen the 7 consecutive days of gain in the Nifty on the closing basis. The base has now shifted to 24,900. That's the 50-day moving average. So as long as it trades above those levels, we can expect this momentum to continue. Now today, a good part of today's move was Bank Nifty, where we have seen some bit of participation and it traded in line with the Nifty index. In fact, marginal outperformance was also seen. So Bank Nifty, from here, we are expecting a move towards 55,000. A breakout above 55,000 will boost the overall sentiment, and probably then we might see a short-term bottom formation, and then the target would be somewhere around 56,000. So overall structure for both Nifty and Bank Nifty looks positive. The volatility index India is constantly is going down. Currently, it has reached to the levels of almost 10. So that is giving another confidence for the market. The momentum indicators and oscillators have also given a buy crossover. So this typical buy on decline kind of a market where we have seen a good breakout today.
To that, Nilesh, Bank Nifty was performing even better than Nifty in the trading session, and that too after 2-3 sessions of downside sideways momentum. Bank Nifty making a comeback was something which we did watch out. But then talking about the sector-specific approach also, and we'll also take a look at your trading ideas. But energy sector did do really good in the trading session today, and it was a very tricky kind of a session where the market were not trending ahead, the market were not going down as well. But a few sectors like energy, PSU Bank and Pharma were trying to help the markets. Sector-wise, where do you see momentum from here on?
Well, Mansi, you have rightly pointed out, within sectorial performance, if you see PSU Banks yesterday as well, we have seen a good spurt. Today was a follow-up move on the upside. So PSU Bank is something that is looking positive on the chart, given the kind of a breakout that we have seen. It has formed the Nifty PSU Bank Index, in fact, formed a double bottom pattern and also given a breakout from a falling trend line. So looks likely there has to be a follow-up move in the Nifty PSU Bank towards 7,200 to 7,300 going forward. And within this space, we are liking State Bank of India, Bank of India, and also Canara Bank. So these are the few stocks that are looking positive on the chart. Buy and decline should be the strategy in this space. Apart from that, energy space, as you have rightly pointed out, that's another sector which was buzzing today. And within that space, JSW Energy, one particular stock, is on the verge of a major breakout. So watch out for this particular stock. Keeping a stop loss below 510, it can be bought for upside target of 540. And lastly, if you see the Nifty Pharma space, that's the another pocket where for the third consecutive session, we have seen a good momentum. And I believe this momentum should continue towards the levels of 22,500 to 22,800 levels on the upside. So within this space, stocks like Sun Pharma, that seems to have bottomed out, and we can expect this pullback to continue towards 1650 to 1700. Keeping a stop loss below 1750, Sun Pharma can also be added.
All right. So having said that, all right. So your picks, anything specific that you would want to recommend in terms of buying targets and stop loss?
Absolutely. So I have two buy recommendations. First of all, chemical space as a whole is looking positive to me. Specifically Tata Chemical, this particular stock today we have seen a good breakout. In fact, this was a good price and volume breakout we have seen. Even on derivative front, we have seen a spurt of 10% in the OI. So long buildup is happening with a fresh addition of 10% OI buildup in this particular counter. So we can expect a follow-up move to continue in the coming session, and on the upside target would be somewhere around 1010. One can keep a stop loss below 955 and it's a buy. Now, coming to NBFC and housing finance space, LIC housing finance is something that we are liking. Again, a good breakout candidate. Today, we have seen a good breakout from falling trend line. So, for a follow-up move in this particular stock can be seen towards 580 to 585 on the upside. Stop loss can be placed somewhere around 552. So, from a risk and reward perspective, this particular counter is looking attractive.
My recommendations from Nilesh Jain, LIC Housing Finance, the target stop loss of the same are reflecting on the screen, and Tata Chemicals as well. But Nilesh, one more stock which was doing rounds on the back of news flows today was Tega Industries. Of course, it did see a downsurge, but the news was that the company is planning to acquire Molycop with Apollo funds for $1.48 billion. How do you see the news flow, if at all you did track the sector, and on the basis of technicals, if there is any reading?
Mansi, if you see today, the volume participation, which was higher than the average, in fact, 17 lakh plus volumes spurt was seen today. Looks like a major unwinding of the position was seen today. There could be possibility of some bit of a follow-up move on the lower side might continue. But if you just pull up last 6-month chart, you can clearly see a good run-up. We have seen all the way from 1260, 1270 to 2100. So almost, counter has doubled from the lower level. So there could be possibility of some bit of profit taking at the high levels. But if you get any dip towards 1850, 1880, that can be a good entry point. So from a fresh entry perspective, I would rather advise to wait for these level. 1880, 1850 could be a good entry point. Keeping a stop loss below 1780, it's a buy, but not at present level, because we are expecting some follow-up move to continue on the lower side.
I think with that, thank you so much, Nilesh, for being on the show today and helping our viewers strategize their moves for tomorrow's trade. Thank you.
Thank you, Kavita.
Well, then moving on, consolidation.